There we go.
Alright guys, how are you? So we're back on just the regular camera here now, so we'll take you guys on a quick room tour of the room that we're staying in, which is supposedly active with a female spirit here. So it's a fairly big room, it's on the very top floor, it's on the very corner of the building as well, like I was saying. So yeah, okay, hopefully that'll be better for you guys. We don't know what's wrong with the mics, maybe there's some interference on something.
It could happen actually, especially with how haunted this location is.
This whole location and whole area is active, so we were using the mics earlier today and we didn't have an issue. Well, we don't think anyway. So I'm going to switch you guys around here so you can see the room. See, there we are. Hi. In the huge, gorgeous mirror. Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit better. We're just on the camera by itself now, so.
Alright.
And there is our...
So what's unique about this suite here? There's 2 washrooms.
Yeah, that's very unique. A lot of places that we go to, especially hotels, generally only have 1 bathroom. This one actually has 2 in it.
Yeah. So basically, you got the full console here, actually, which is really nice size. It's big enough, actually, for here.
Yeah, it's a quite nice full bathroom right here.
All right. So before we show you guys the dome section,
you guys can sort of see it there, but we'll show you that separately. So this is the bed area.
and also the second bathroom.
This is the other bathroom here. So the stand-up shower and toilet. So that's the bathroom. This is the bed. And that's the room. It's a fairly large size room, very nice and comfortable. That's where we're sitting when we first started with you guys. And they've just got a little setting desk over here. So.
And then all of a sudden...
But the main feature of this is a beautiful dome in the whole room above us.
Now the light fixture is really old. It does actually have the green tarnish to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it so the light is not reflecting.
It's not going to be able to work that way.
Just turn it off for a quick sec. There you guys can see the light pendant. This beautiful pendant hanging down all the way from the top of the dome.
1, 2, 3.
And yes, there are
4.
windows way above the top there also.
There are 4 windows.
4 windows altogether, so 2 there, 2 on the other side. And it's a sort of bluey interior paint they have there. So this is where supposedly a female hung herself, and there's supposed to be female energy in this room.
And yes, Brenda, it is gorgeous.
So that's the dome that's above us.
Yeah.
And that's the rest of the room.
So we're going to go out in the hall.
So now we'll take a quick tour of the hallway for you guys, if you haven't seen before what the Queen's looks like. You may hear some downstairs noise. There's a pub downstairs in the hotel. You got the key?
Yes.
Alright. Just going to do a quick walk down the hall with you guys. Tour the Queen's Inn. This is the main staircase to go downstairs. We're on the top floor right now, so there's 3 stairways to go down if you want to go down. But if you guys watched our previous videos of the Queen's, you may recognize this feature. A huge, gorgeous chair. One of the biggest chairs I've ever seen. You want to sit in that just to show the size?
Not close to that is noise.
There. That's how small Chris looks sitting in this huge chair.
Big comfy couch. Big comfy couch.
Looks deceiving, but it's actually pretty big, so. Alright, you can hear downstairs, so we're going to go back into the hall. Away from the noise of the bar.
It's not the bar, it's actually a function going on.
Or there could be a function as well in one of the rooms down there. which you guys will see if you come to the event in March.
Also haunted.
This area is active as well. We're on the 3rd floor still right now, so if we go down to the 2nd floor, there's activity in the suites area.
You guys get to stay on the 2nd floor.
And you guys will stay on the 2nd floor if you come with us in March. So.
I close up because of noise.
And there's the room just approved, 307.
Okay. So the mics were plugged in.
We're going to leave the mics out because they're not working right for us in this room, so I think you guys hear us more clearly without it. Yeah, so Pamelina is in, and she says The Shining, LOL. Yes, it pretty much is, Pamelina. It's really...
But you don't have the axe. You don't have the axe person.
No, there's nobody chasing us around the hotel, don't worry. And there's a gorgeous photo of a dog up here. If you guys can take a look at that, above the bed. That's a really nice looking hanging picture. Canvas or something. So.
All right,
Okay, so do you guys want us to keep on chatting with you guys? We can stay on for a bit.
Ask questions, people.
You can ask us any questions you like about what we do, or where we stayed in the past, or what we have planned coming up.
I'm here for you. So is Trevor. Trevor's actually on the other side. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the questions. Let's go.
Shannon's on. Says hi, guys.
Hey, Shannon.
Brenda's asking, the girl that hung herself, was it where the chandelier is? We're not too sure exactly where it was, Brenda, where she hung herself. All we know, it was in this area.
Legend has it that yes, it was that area, but we're not 100% sure.
No. We don't know what year either. That information is not available. Shannon's asking, what are you guys hoping to catch tonight?
We don't know. Actually, what we're going to be doing though is while we're sleeping and snoring our heads off, we're going to be playing actually, not playing, but we're going to be recording actually because we brought a digital recorder tonight.
Yeah, we want to kind of go old school a little bit and try the EVPs and see what we catch in here on EVP.
And for Shannon, unfortunately, it's not like Colberg. There's no upper attic.
No, we are on the top floor here, so that's it. There's a basement, which has a creepy guy downstairs.
But unfortunately, that's locked to the general public.
And us as well.
Yeah.
Pamelina asked, when you guys were sitting in that comfy chair in the hall, she thought she saw someone sitting before you did.
There could have been.
Yeah. There very well could have been, because there's a female spirit in that area as well that likes to hang out on the staircase and the chair. And she's known to be in there, and this might be a bit rude, but you can smell her BO odor around that area that we smelled last time. So
Yeah.
it was
We've
very,
actually got
very
claims
strong.
so that there's a man there, and then also there's a female there. That's what we've been told by two different people.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Not yet, no more. But
Especially even about here in Stratford.
yeah, you guys have any questions about Stratford and you want to come and visit sometime, it's an awesome place to come and visit, especially in the summertime. But winter's beautiful also.
Now let's see if there is actually history in here about that fire.
Oh, and if you guys didn't hear us earlier because of the mic issue, we posted a quick video of Stratford down by the river. There is the spirit of a headless ghost down there that we were trying to investigate earlier today. And a spirit reportedly, well, he's spirit now, but formerly lost his head. And a skull was actually found in the river earlier, a few years back. And that's proof that there was at least beheading there somewhere. So they found a head,
Yeah.
skull there recently, and they say if you go down to the river at night at dusk, you can see a spirit walking around there looking for his head.
Yeah.
So we went down there this afternoon to see what we could see, but all we saw were ducks.
Now, the fire actually is marked actually in the book here. Happened in 1905.
So, and the fire destroyed this whole building except for the foundation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they rebuilt on the foundation here, which of course, as you guys know, can hold a lot of the former energy of the building, especially it's actually like a fire, and that energy is still here. So.
Now I'm going to try to pop these pages out. Just to show you guys exactly what the place used to look like. So I do apologize if it's a little bit distorted.
That's fine. So that is the former hotel. How it used to look.
From 1850.
1850s.
1902.
That was 1902. What's that one?
1900s.
1908. Right there.
Yep.
On top.
And that's exactly what that looks like nowadays.
And then nowadays it looks like that. Still looks historical to me. So, historical landmark in the city of Stratford. So.
A lot of famous people have lived here in Stratford, such as for us Canadians. Lloyd Robertson used to live actually here in Stratford, Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah McLachlan has lived here in Stratford, Ontario. There has been also a couple other famous people that have lived here in Stratford, Ontario. I'm not going to say who else, but those are for us much older people.
Okay, well, I'm going to switch back around and set this down. So there we go, guys. It's me again.
Okay, so the app though, that if you guys want to know, it's called the Ghost Hunters Tool. It is absolutely free for you to upload.
So that's what the app looks like.
All right.
And you should just download it for free. So.
Yeah. It's actually on your Google store. And let's just see.
Let's just run it for a bit and see what we get. So, first of all, we just start with a common question. Are there any spirits here that want to communicate with us tonight in the Queen's Inn? Any spirits here in the Queen's that you want to communicate? You can communicate through us. Come and talk to us. We'd like to hear what you have to say.
There's a long message there. Actually, yeah.
That one is up for release.
I'm gonna just double check on something. Actually, a friend of Sally's, a friend of Trevor of mine, he has passed actually on to the light generation. Now I'm just gonna see if he's actually here tonight. Is David here?
It's okay if you want to talk to us. We're here.
It takes a couple minutes actually for the tool to should be able to kick in.
Spirits, if you're around, you can communicate through this device I have in my hand. You can use your energy and communicate through there. got one word that came through, hurt.
Who hurt you?
Or did you hurt yourself? A name.
William.
It's not William.
Did William hurt you?
William, are you here?
Alright, you want to show them?
So that's the name that just came through. You guys can see. So William. Anything else you want to say to us, William? You just came through. You told us you were hurt, so what do you need?
Or was that the female that was actually hurt?
Or did you hurt somebody, William? Are you hurt or is somebody else hurt?
If we can't get to your questions right now, just let you know we will respond back to you.
Yeah.
Actually, with your questions, we'll probably private message you directly if there's any questions directly.
Yeah, so if you have questions, feel free to just go through and continue to ask, or if you have any comments, we'll be back in chat in a little bit. Check.
Check.
So we were just talking about when we check the messages, and
Yeah.
I guess he wants us to go and check, so.
Alright.
Alright, now pause him. So we had two things come through. We had the name William, and before that the word hurt. So we're not sure if William was hurt or William hurt somebody, what that means. But we got a name.
Okay, so the question from that was from Pamela.
William Shakespeare, that could be.
Yeah.
This is well known as a Shakespeare area, so you're correct. That is a connection there with that name.
Who was that from?
Pamela.
Yeah. So we're right now actually a couple blocks away from the Avon Theater and also the Shakespeare Theater. So we're a couple blocks away. Just down the road actually from here, it is the Stratford Avon, which is the river. Is just a couple blocks down the road from here. Now also though is if you guys are ever looking for good shops to check around here, there's a plenty of good shops with here in Stratford, Ontario. Some of them are well known because actually Amazing Race Canada, just block behind here is right where they shot for the chocolates for Amazing Race Canada.
Sharon wants to know what else we have used in this hotel to try to catch stuff.
Alright, so what we've used though, we've done filming actually here.
We just use normal cameras. We use our tools that we have as well, Shannon.
We want to explain what tool we last had actually in Mr. Pinkley's suite.
Yeah, downstairs we stayed a couple weeks ago, and we had one of our tools called a periscope. But basically it's a sensory tool that detects temperature, so it has a 360-degree sensor, call it grid for lack of a better word, but like a circle of sensors on it.
I call it a windmill.
Yeah, a windmill because of the shape of it. And basically you can actually see where energy is moving within a room with that tool. It will actually show you in colors a hot or cold temperature, so you can see where a cold spot or a hot spot is moving. And when we were actually in the room of the picnic suite a couple weeks back, every time Chris got up to move over somewhere, not right away as he would pass it, but like a few seconds after he would pass it, it would go red and it would go all around in a circle, so it would be like following him as he got up. It was really weird. So we use that tool, we use cameras basically, we
The
use
first,
our own senses and try to detect things and use mediumship. So.
the first time though that we actually did ghost hunting here, we had one room, and actually we had the spirit box, actually the Radio Shack version actually within it. And one girl though, she thought she was really smart. She walked into the room and she walked in, and the thing turned around and said, "I am Pygmy."
That was one of our first experiences.
Yeah, she ran. She basically ran
She ran back
Wolf.
downstairs, so she ran home.
Yeah, yeah.
So as soon as you opened the door, we had the spirit box running, and it said, a male voice said, "I'm Pygmy," which is the former owner's name. So
Yeah.
to us, we were like, "Oh, hello, Mr. Pygmy." So
For us, though, like it's
you treat
every day.
spirits just like you treat everybody else. So okay, guys. So I'm gonna put you guys down for a minute and try the digital recorder out. See if we can get anything. I don't know how to use this one.
Just press the right button.
Right. So we're going to try a quick EVP session right here in this room and see if we can communicate with whoever's here. If we get anything, we'll play it back live, and hopefully you guys can hear it. So let's try this with the digital recorder here. Okay, we have the digital recorder on. The red light is on and it's recording. So normally when you do EVP sessions, we usually like to announce at the first what our intent is. And we say, marking it with what session it is.
Session
And where we
1.
are.
Session 1, Queens, Stratford, Ontario, February 15th. Is there anybody in the room with us?
And the good practice is to always have a pause in between your questions. So when you do playback, leave at least a 30-second pause in between so the spirits have time to use their energy to reply. So are there any spirits right now that do want to communicate with us? I have a device here in my hand, just talking to the device, and maybe tell us your name.
Is David here or Elsie?
Did somebody hang themselves in this area?
Can you make a noise, please?
Is there anything that you want to ask us?
Alright, so there. So press now. Yep. Play back.
Okay, so we just did a quick EVP session for you guys. So right now we'll do a live playback, and you may not be able to hear it totally clear, but we'll try to have as loud as we can and see if there's anything on it for you. So normally when you do EVP sessions, we usually like to announce at the first what our intent is, and we say marking it with what session it is
Session
and where
1.
we are.
Session 1, Queens, Stratford, Ontario, February 15th. Is there anybody in the room with us?
And a good practice is to always have a pause in between your questions. So when you do playback, leave at least a 30-second pause in between so the spirits have time to use their energy to reply. So, are there any spirits right now that do want to communicate with us? I have a device here in my hand, just talking to the device, and maybe tell us your name.
Is David here? Or Elsie?
Did somebody hang themselves in this area?
Can you make a noise, please?
Is there anything that you want to ask us?
Alright, so press no. Yeah. So at the end, though, there was a loud click sound. That was not Trevor. Alright, so let's see if there's anything from you guys.
And Leo just heard clicks also, so there could have been some noise on there for clicks.
Yeah.
We did ask at one point for them to make a noise, so that could have been something. I didn't hear really anything on it, but it's hard to say. But that's basically how you guys do an EVP session. So.
Alright, so Trevor's just replying back to one private message. Alright, well, we've been actually on for an hour, but we would like to say thank you very much for tuning in tonight.
Yes.
Without you guys, we would not be right where we are nowadays. Again, those, if there is any questions to do with this whole video, feel free to ask questions to us, send messages. Again, those, we hope to see you guys actually next month. Actually, March here at the Queen's Inn.
Yeah, don't forget the date of the workshop coming up in March is March 20th. Tickets are still available. There's going to be a dinner Friday night, and you'll have guest talkers that night. So then you can stay overnight if you wish. There's rooms here at the Queen's ready for you guys, but that's separate from the event. It's not included. Then Saturday is the workshop during the day. Then I think there's another workshop during the afternoon.
Yeah.
So you get a couple workshops, and then the ghost hunt in the evening on Saturday. So you guys get to tour around with us, and maybe we'll also take you around Stratford for a bit during the day too.
Yeah, we may take you guys around to some of the haunted locations with here in Stratford, Ontario. So from us to you, we do say thank you very much, and you guys have a wonderful night.
And happy long weekend. Take care. Also, just for if you guys can share our videos more, if you guys would tune in and just click like on the videos, help share them. We have everything posted across social media. We have Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So feel free to share our videos and help us out that way too.
See, we're not only doing this for you guys, we're trying to do this also for Canada. See, actually, whenever we post things actually on YouTube, Canada doesn't get hit much.
No. It's very difficult for people that we find in Canada to get views compared to people in the US and other countries. I don't know why it's set up that way, but say somebody that's an average YouTuber, not an everyday YouTuber in the States, they can still get 1,000 views in one post. And if we put a video up in Canada here, it'll take a week and we'll have something like 25 views on it only. So it's very difficult to get views in Canada, we find, and we're trying to push that envelope a little bit more and try to get Canada more in the spotlight, especially when it comes to the paranormal stuff. Yeah, so we're hoping you guys can help us out this year. 2020 is our year to try to push things a little bit more. We're going to bring some more events to you guys so you can see us in person and help us that way. You can join us in ghost hunts and have some fun. We're going to do more live broadcasts. We're going to do some other stuff also. So we're hoping 2020 is a year that we can really push social media and get the word out there about the paranormal stuff in Canada. Like the U.S., I'm sure you guys watch all the shows in the U.S. and stuff too. And I don't know if you guys get this, but from what I see when I watch them, I see the same locations over and over and over again. It's like it's just a different show, but it's the same old location down there. They just hit the same locations. That's how they get so famous. They get many people coming to them. But we have haunted locations here in Ontario, here in Canada, and I know networks and TV and stuff just don't look at Canada as a haunted attraction. So,
Yeah.
as in history, not just an attraction, but as in history too.
Yeah. So
we're trying to push that more.
Just to let you guys know, we will be coming to you guys actually what we had said in our previous post. So we're going to be coming to you guys actually in April, actually from Toronto, Ontario. We're going to be doing Mackenzie House.
We have some stuff set up already for the spring, so we're doing a private filming that's going to be a full episode of Haunting. So we do the live haunting, but we also do an edited version for YouTube and other social media. So that will be done in a couple of weeks in March.
Yep.
And then, like Chris was just saying, we're going to do a special live Haunting Live podcast from Toronto. So watch for that. That's already scheduled and booked. So.
Yeah. Okay. Be sure to click and subscribe and help out with Patreon. Check us out at ogpsfilming.ca.